Greetings, peace and love. Good morning to you all. My name is Kimberlie Wright. This is the class MSOON, the acronym Making Something Out of Nothing. This class is all about recycling and upcycling crafts. As you can see today, I have this cardboard box. I've been saving more cardboard to create what we are making right now is cardboard crafts and using other materials for design aesthetic. If you like toilet paper roll tubes, paper towel roll tubes, any types of papers, anything that will make your project brilliant, but you want to just try to stick to recycling things that you would generally throw away that you could turn into a treasure. So
Kim, what are you gonna make out of that box?
well, I'm not sure right now, but we're still continuing on our shelves right now. So we're going to get into that in a second. And I wanted to say that today is June the 15th. It's Tuesday, 2021. So our national holidays or events today is National Bug Busting Day. So if you got to bust some bugs up, feel free to go ahead and do it. So, I usually generally don't kill bugs, but if they come in my territory, you gotta get gone. All right, National Photography Day. If photography is your thing, feel free to take some photography indoor or outdoors. And we have World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. Yes. All right, if you want to read about any of those things or celebrate those in some type of way, feel free. All right. I hope you all have been working on your pieces so far. This is the Africa piece that I've made, the shelf.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you. I have cloth back here. So I said that I was going to create some type of design aesthetic on the edge. I wasn't completely finished or happy with that. And I'm going to add 2 holes on the top to make a string type hanger that I can also put African beads on. So while we are in class, I'll just go ahead and experiment with putting a design on the edge of my African shelf, which I'm going to use these seed beads. And as you can see, this is a bag that I save different things that I can possibly use later in my projects. And I haven't gotten a chance, but I'm going to be working on this peace symbol shelf today. I finally got the particular pieces that I wanted to use to make the designs, and this is going to be a part of the peace shelf as pertains to the peace symbol in the inside. And I'm going to have shelves in that as well. And you already have seen this piece, my house shelf. And so, again, the reason why you want to be careful before you add your shelves to your piece if there's something that you're trying to create in the background, because right now, the reason why I still haven't added my shelf here and my 2 shelves down here is because I still want to add a door to my house. I'm looking for that in some old magazines, and I kind of wanted to finish a little bit up here in this room to make it look a bit more complete. It may seem a little bit minimal or something to you, but depending on the artist, it's a certain look that each one of us is trying to convey. So if you have not if you don't feel like your pieces are complete in such a way, then just continue to work on them. You know, like you can go back and forth through different to different projects because as an artist, I've been doing artwork since I was 3. I don't know if you all ever heard that, but I've always gotten like a little board if I stick to any variety of arts at one time. So that's why I consider myself to be a mixed media artist because I like to go to different mediums so that I don't get bored. All right. So right now, before I go into, I'm going to go ahead and start gluing the seed beads to the edge of this piece. And now I just thought about, depending on, I definitely want to do the outer portion of the continent of Africa, which is this small ridge of cardboard, as you can see. I just thought about how would it look if I went across the shelves. However, that's kind of like taking away from the emphasis that I want to put on the continent of Africa. So it depends on, if you think of something like that, go ahead and do the Africa part first. If you like it, just leave it like that. If not, again, once you can continue to add on and just keep going.
Kim, I was thinking that, this is Vicky. What you have there, I would have done all kinds, whatever Africa represents. Everything comes out of Africa, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
But you might, if I was going to do a trim, I would be tempted to put a border. But if I bordered it, wouldn't it be wonderful if it was like, if Africa was known over on West Coast for slavery, the door that led out, and also for the export and imports that we have for country of Africa, and also how people came into Northern Africa from Europe. Those sort of symbolic things that Africa represents.
So you're saying all that to say what, Ms. Vicky? Because
Well,
you started saying, hold on, I'm trying to get you to make sense. You just started saying that something about me putting something around the border, and then you start talking about all the things Africa represents. I don't know what you're trying to say.
You know, if you had a little border where a little man going out and a little ship going out on West Coast, on the border. Now, you know how you have those little flat things that are on the surface of the edge of a piece of pasteboard like this?
Yes, ma'am.
On the edge of this piece of pasteboard, this represents Africa with a paintbrush. And it's just a concept maybe I should explore, because I was thinking I had used a border, a flat border around mine. What if I had used a hand, like that sat on the edge of the border of it? But it's smaller. Yeah. I was looking at that concept.
No problem. Well, you know, like if you decide to make something with that same aesthetic, please just make sure to show up.
Okay.
Miss Jean, you have to unmute yourself.
I love your piece, Miss Kim. I would like to see it with African memorabilia. Ooh, I can't even say the word, my lips too big. Memorabilia. But anyway, my mother brought me this from Africa, and I just adore him.
Yep, that's really handsome.
So, I mean, he came from Africa. He's so pretty, and he's working, an old man. And I also have some animals from Africa.
Okay.
So you can use that as a shelf to use memorabilia from Africa, whatever. But it's so pretty.
Oh,
it's so pretty. Your piece is so pretty.
That is
anyway.
That is a good idea to use that for like African memorabilia. I understand, like putting some small things on the shelf.
Yeah.
And I would like to see a sort of like an example of what you're saying too, Ms. Vicky. Anybody else have any art to show? Any upgrades from what they showed last week?
Well, I haven't finished mine yet, Kim, but I've gotten it to the point my husband decided that I needed to put some sparkly, like some maybe some diamonds in the sky or something that represented the stars. So I have got to the point, you know, I did the shelf,
Hold on, let me spotlight you because we want to see that beautiful work. Give me a second. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I did the shelf and it represents things I can put like cotton balls and fingernail files and everything. But I took it to, if you notice there's something up in the sky back in the back here.
Yes, ma'am.
I added a light switch to it for a night light. You can't see it because of the camera.
It looks really good.
That's good.
Up and down. It's a night light right there in the corner that when
Hey, now can you put the shelf closer and lift it up a little bit? Okay, bring it a little closer.
you see how the cotton balls.
I love it.
So nice.
Wait a
That's
minute,
nice.
fingernail polish fell over because it's really sturdy enough to hold about 3 bottles of fingernail polish. I haven't figured out how to get the fingernail polish removed because it's sort of a larger bottle.
A taller thing.
I've got down here the little glove, the little nail file clippers, and up here I've got the nail files at your fingertips is what I call it.
Miss Vicky, you could get the travel size nail polish remover. It's smaller.
Yeah.
But you know when I'm holding it up, it's real sturdy on this little shelf right here. Like Kim said, two pieces of pasteboard together almost accomplished that. I had to use what you call toothpicks
Yes, ma'am.
to make it a little bit more sturdy. I won't turn it upside down. It's really sturdy right now. I haven't finished. Like I said, my husband suggested some little sparkling things in the sky.
So where are you gonna put it, in your bedroom or your bathroom?
It's right on the shelf in any room. It fits great on a shelf I have in my art studio.
Okay.
I'm starting to try to create spaces where if I don't do 10 of things. I'll do one.
Me too.
One doll, and so I'll do one, and hopefully it won't occupy too much space. But it's great for me to put my fingernail. It's just a toy right now.
It's a toy.
Toy, you play with it like a toy. I'm gonna turn it on again and see if it'll light up for you guys. Oh, the switch I put on the back is just a regular light switch.
That's so cool.
I just took it and it's got slide up and down. I wrote on the back when I was planning it, so I'm gonna eventually paint the back. So
It's very nice. Very
Very
nice.
nice.
Very creative. Very good.
no, it's not like Kim taught us how to do the when I did my diorama. I used the same thought process as the diorama. There you go. Turn it off. The battery is operated by the AAA light batteries, you know, so.
Very.
Thank you. I had fun.
Young people, I have to tell you something. So, I mean, it's all a part of the day work, but I am so upset with myself. I just went through trying to add these beads to see how they would look. And of course, it's like 1,000 beads on the floor.
Be careful, be careful.
I'm like, darn it, now I gotta clean that up.
Oh,
Kim, one of the essential tools that I tell everybody that helped me, I wouldn't have been able to create this project without this glue gun. I wouldn't have. It wouldn't stay together with regular glue for nothing. I had E6000 glue that I used overnight, and it fell apart. Had it not been for this glue gun, this little, I think it's like $4 or $5 at Walmart.
Kim,
Kim,
a whole bunch of more beads just fell on the floor, so I'm gonna have to.
Kim,
Yes, ma'am.
get your, do you have a dustpan?
Yes.
Okay, get your dustpan and your little broom and start sweeping them in. And you can get in about 50.
I have so much stuff on my floor, like different arts.
Woo!
I have to move everything around to do it. But however, I just was going to show you all what happened. So
It is something else to do.
So at first I thought that, I know. So at first I thought that I was going to put all the seed beads. Let me show you all. So.
Don't fall.
Be careful.
Please be careful.
No.
I know.
These things are so small, you can't slip up on them. And not only that, they're very light. That's why when I drop them, they pop in there around. So the first thing I was gonna do was put all the seed beads on this plate. And then I was going to glue a section of the border and then just kind of like lay it down in there to pick up the beads. However, then I thought, what if I just glue a section of the edge and then kind of drop the beads there? Well, they popping all over the floor everywhere.
That was my thought.
Talking about to drop them on there.
Yeah.
I know, but now I'm thinking about maybe I have to do it over a box rather than a box.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is how it looks. I don't know if you all can see that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's nice, Kim.
That's
Okay.
beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking was it worth it to go ahead and put it, but to me sometimes things like that make a piece look finished and like it was store bought. So
That's
or it can be store bought.
Kim.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any way you could, I don't know, I'm just thinking, could you mix the beads with like the Mod Podge and put it on there? You know what I'm saying, to make it stick?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know, but I'm just saying that might be easier. You can control where they're going.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. But then I'm thinking, depending on how thick it is, they're gonna slide down the side.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Glue on it, so when it dries,
Okay.
it looks yucky or something. Now that I just thought about that, but I'm gonna try the technique where I put all the beads on the surface and do a little bit like that to see how that works. Anybody else have a piece to share? It does not have to be finished. Anyone? If not, we're gonna go into a video. Oh, Miss Jean?
Yeah, I have a piece. It's not mine, but this friend is living with us now. He made this, and I thought it would be easy for anybody to make a vase out of this. He took a piece of cloth around some plastic. It was a plastic tube, and he made the vase.
Oh.
Oh.
But it's easy too. And so I said, well, I think I might do one. But it really makes a nice finish for a vase.
Yes, ma'am. That's really cute.
I didn't do it, but he did. So.
Kim drew a tiger. I don't know if you can see this on my phone. I have the actual piece with me. Can I, if you can see it?
Your video sound is a little choppy, but that doesn't matter. We just want to see the beautiful work. So.
Okay, well.
Let's see.
There he is. Can you see it?
No, I can only see your face.
Oh.
You can only see my face.
Yes,
You need to push back.
Put it up in front of your face.
Can you see that?
What is that?
Tiger.
No, we can't see that at all.
Okay, it's on the phone. I'll show it to you next week.
Okay. I'm so sorry. You can't see it on the phone. Sometimes just the glare is so bad. Anybody else want to share?
I want to share the fact that since we've been virtual, a lot of my talents have come out. Things I've had to do that you used to do, I've been able to tap into my
Creativity.
talent.
That's good. And one thing I'm going to come to you in 1 second, Miss Betty. Miss Betty's next.
That's okay.
I just want to say that, yes, it's a wonderful thing. Actually, the classroom is such a great place to be at the Harriet G. Darnell facility and the other sister senior centers, because the programming we offer is really good, and the socialization of being able to see people. But however, everything has its pros and cons. And when we went virtual, I just feel like it forced, as it pertains to the student-teacher aesthetic, it forced seniors or students, participants to have to do more on their own. So it probably gave you some insight as to what you could really do by yourself rather than having a teacher there all the time. So that's a really good statement to make, that, you know, you tapped into your creativity. Yes, Miss Betty?
Okay. Yeah, last week I was finishing up this. I don't know. Can you see it? Or do I need to turn?
Turn it around.
Turn it
Let's
flat
see.
like
Can you see it?
Oh,
that. Looks so nice.
So what I was doing was putting sealer on it to make it, give it a little gloss.
And protect it. Miss Betty, the sealer will give it a gloss or sheen, and it'll protect. Is the center of your flowers rhinestones or foil?
I have rhinestones in the center of it.
Okay, that looks very good.
But not this one, and these two here.
I see it, and the
So
shine is really
you're gonna finish it up.
brilliant. I love it.
What are the stones? They look like stones throughout the cardboard picture.
You talking about on the background?
This right here,
Yes.
it's glitter.
Better.
Yes.
Sometimes you might not be able to get the complete view on camera, but when we return to the facility, we will be sharing a lot of these finished pieces that we've been doing, so you'll be able to see them in person. That looks really good, Miss Betty.
Kimberlie, may I share something with you?
Hold on 1 second.
Thank you.
You're not finished with Miss Betty. Miss Betty, are you done? Okay. And right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, are you finished? Yeah, she must be done. Okay, right. So hold on for
Yes, I am.
Hold on 1 second, Miss Vicky. Next, I had Miss Jean's hand.
Okay.
Miss Jean. Miss Jean, unmute yourself.
You know what I said? That's okay. I forgot what I wanted to ask. It's okay.
All right. All right. Miss Vicky, go ahead.
Give me a moment. There was a news program this morning. It was about how seniors and people had gotten so depressed because they were isolated, or they got into arguments with their family and their husband or wife. And I felt that the program that the center delivered was something we had these little projects to do. And I mean it. It just really helped with your mental abilities, keeping sane during the whole period. So I just wanted to say that, because the things that people do are now experienced as we come out of the pandemic, so to speak, or going back to their normal. You and the center had helped me, at least, to establish a sense of normalcy at home. And that's it.
thank you, Miss Vicky.
All right.
All right. Yes, Miss Jean.
I only remember I covered a box in a paper craft with African material.
Oh.
And it's nice to put, you know, if you can.
Closer. Put it up closer.
Pardon me?
Put the box up closer and move it slower. Okay, we see huts. Keep going.
What's the top? It's so nice.
Oh.
Okay, 2 dancers.
That's real nice.
That looks
That
real.
was fun. And so on the inside of the box,
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
so I put it in I call this my heritage room, because I put African stuff in here. So I thought this was nice, and I'm gonna make another one.
That is so nice.
That is nice and
Thank you.
different.
And Miss Jean, I love that picture behind you with the young girl.
Yes, I was looking at that.
That's my great grand. Doesn't she look like a princess?
Yes.
That's my firstborn great grand Zaya's son Crossley. Her daddy is the artist who did this.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It looks nice.
It does.
All right. So hopefully, you know, we'll be getting closer and closer to getting these cardboard crafts completed and everything. And I'm going to conclude or end class for today. If you could please stay on. I have a video for you all to watch if you like. If you have other things to tend to, feel free and life. Thanks so much again for joining Making Something Out of Nothing. My name is Kimberlie Wright. Have a wonderful and blessed day.
Thank you, and you do the same.